Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. So we're going to be looking at the Type 64 and gotta raise the gun at the beginning of the match. Always. That's what baboons do. Playing this game with my dad, we're on Live Oaks, and I'm going to just preface with the fact that this game was pretty crazy for both my dad and I. I don't know why this always does this, man. It always gets all messed up. So starting out on Live Oaks, what I like to do is come to this bush. I thought I might have been spotted by the Super Chaffee, but I wasn't. And look at these two VKs. They must be a platoon or something, I'm not sure. But yeah, these guys, this isn't the brightest move, in my opinion. Type 64 is spotted here. I'm trying to get people to shoot at this guy. One person hits his track, and unfortunately no one else is able to get a shot in there. But it's very important to try and eliminate the light tanks at the beginning of the game. So, you know, I'm not the happiest about that. I would have really hoped that someone got a shot into him, but it is what it is. VK is pushing up here, and at this point I'm pretty sure this guy is going to come into my proxy circle, so I smack a shot into the Hellcat there and I run off. 247 spotting damage on the Hellcat. We're not even spotted from that shot, and we're not spotted by the VK just yet, so I'm going to try and come in here now. I'm taking a shot there. These are kind of hard shots because I can't really see this guy, but then I'm able to get the shot there. I get one into him, and now I'm going to move because I don't want to get hit by anybody else. 217 damage, 534 assist, and yeah, this is just the start. So again, this game is going to be pretty great for both my dad and I. We both did a large amount of damage, I would say, at our tier level, and I don't know, man. I really like it when both my dad and I have a good game, because sometimes, like, in my opinion, it's not easy for a tank destroyer and a light tank to both have good games on the same team, right? Because I said this in a previous video that I just recorded, but usually as a tank destroyer, you're only going to do really well when your team is not doing well, or if they leave one side of the map open, where you can just have a lot of shots to take on enemies that are driving in towards you, right? That wasn't the case in this video for my dad. He was able to get a lot of shots from this area where he was sitting right over here, and then he starts moving in as he sees me making some aggressive passes here. And I'm going to pause here just to explain this and kind of why I did this, right? We have the IS, we have the KV2, we have the T43 here, SU100, like, so many people are in this area, and at this point that I knew the two VKs over here had been eliminated, and also the Type 64, we kind of went after him and he died, and it gets to a point now where I don't see anyone else here, and because these guys are here, likely no one else is here, right? Because if these guys aren't getting spotted or they're not getting hit, that would imply that no one is probably sitting here unless they're just waiting, right, and just spotting them. But again, like, this is just something you determine based on taking a look around, right? Like, I just make the decision in my mind to push through here, knowing that it's very likely that there's nobody sitting in this area. So I push up, maybe there's some people in here, I make a quick pass like this, and I come back down. I'm able to, I guess, relight the VK, but really I was just seeing if anyone was in this area. And now what does that tell me, guys? And again, just kind of using what you can on the map, and based on your team, where your teammates are pushing into. Okay, there's probably nobody here. There's nobody here. My SMV is here. Churchill is here. If there's, you know, a couple more enemies over here, they're going to be in this area. I can see that on the map already, but I can just, you know, imply that from what I'm seeing. And then over here you have a huge kind of bushy area that people would love to camp in. And what does that leave? Just this area. And that's really it. Like, there could be someone in here, it's possible, but at this point, like, where do you think everyone is? Well, they're probably camping in the back, right? So this is me just doing 2 + 2 = 4, and I'm going to push up here and try and get into this ditch at this point. There might be one person in here. hopefully I can run circles around them if that's the case, but it's not even the case, and here you go, here's everyone in the back. And it's just insane to me how this game progressed so quickly. We're only 3 minutes into the game, and look at this, guys. We're at the enemy base, and my whole team is here. My other half of my team is here, actually. So we have half the team here, half the team here, and look at this, man. Like, we are just going to slaughter this team, and Holiday Ops just makes me laugh, guys, because the teams are so unbalanced, but this is the way it is, right? 8-1. Let's kind of fast forward a little bit here, guys, just so you can kind of see what I do here. I end up pushing in. We go after the Hummel, and then check this out. I'm actually going to use the Hummel as, you know, basically a shield so that the T-34 can't get easy shots at me. I'm going to come around. Yeah, I do take a shot from him, but it's not really changing anything. Like, even if this guy kills me, the game is over, right? Someone's able to finally clean this guy up. I'm just kind of playing around with him. I'm dancing. It was actually my dad that got the cleanup kill there. And now we're going to auto-lock the T-34-1. I'm able to get one more into this guy, I believe, and then someone kills him here. And that's the game. I did 1,430 damage, 1,127 assist. My dad had 5 kills. I had 1 kill. That's 6 kills combined for the two of us. And yeah, to close here, guys, like, I really like to show you guys, at least in every 1 in 3, 1 in 4 videos that I do, I like to kind of give you a very strategic overview of what happened. And again, all my decision making is based on what I'm seeing on the map and what I'm seeing, you know, on the actual field, right? like the actual map itself, right? You know, you have your mini map and then you have the actual game map, and I make my decisions based on what I see on both, right? So you saw how we had people over here. When I was pushing in like this, let's explain this one more time. When I was pushing in like this, my heavies and stuff were here, so that would imply that nobody was here. I had people coming up to here on my team, so that would imply that there were a couple people here. And initially, when we kind of made the run going in like this, I wasn't spotted, and even when I came up over to here, I wasn't spotted, so that likely implies that no one is sitting in this area, because if they were, they probably would spot me because they'd be poking up into these bushes and stuff. But even if there was someone over there like Artie, I would have been able to deal with that easily, and if there was one tank, I might have been able to dance around them, right? Because you can do that in the Type 64. The Type 64 has good DPM, and it's still pretty fast, and traverses pretty quick and all. But what does that imply? Well, everyone's in this area, right, guys? Like, everyone's camping out in this area, and these things you just pick up over time. You learn to basically have a sixth sense, no pun intended with sixth sense, but you learn to have a sixth sense, just knowing where people are based on pattern recognition, right? What you've seen in the past. And that's how I made the decision to get very aggressive, push into this ditch here. We spotted a bunch more people, and this game ends up being over within 5 minutes, right? So let's close this. I just want to get, actually, if I can get a, that's pretty good, right? If I can get a thumbnail. And let's back out now. And I'll show you guys the templates, and I'll let you go. This is the 5th video I'm recording tonight, so yeah, I'm ready to go to bed, man. I mean, it's 2:20 in the morning, but this is normal for me, right, guys? Like, I work until 11 p.m. I know for you guys probably think I'm crazy, but I'm one of those people that's basically like an owl. Like, I stay up very late because of my second shift. So, second class game, guys. This was a lot of experience. I'm pretty sure I did select the bonus to experience. 1,430 damage, 1,127 assist, and here you go. I'm on top here. 1,056 experience, 1 kill, and here's my dad in the Jackson. 5 kills, 1,083 damage, 644 experience. Phenomenal game for him too. My dad seems to do really well in the Jackson and the Wolverine. The Wolverine to be you know, certain though. Like, my dad in the Wolverine, he's 2 marked it, and I want to say like he's getting close to even 3 marking that vehicle. Like, he averages a lot of damage in the Wolverine, man. But anyway, we made 47k here, guys. 18 shots fired, 13-13. What's crazy about all these replays I've done is pretty much every hit has been a pen for me in a lot of these videos, and that's probably why I'm showcasing them for you, because when all stars are aligned, like I tell you guys, and every hit is a pen, you're going to be doing a lot of freaking damage, right? So 1430 damage in the Type 64, that's not unheard of, right? Like, the Type 64 is a DPM monster for what it is, and this game was under 5 minutes long. Holiday Ops, you already know that. And yeah, here we have a lot of concealment, situational awareness guys on my crew, recon, and smooth ride and snapshot and all that. 37.51 concealment with the low noise exhaust and rations, and then I also run optics in the scouting slot, optical calibration, V-stab, and yeah, here's all the stats. If you guys care about the firepower and all that, this is what it looks like on this vehicle for me. And let's take a look at my overall stats here. 18 battles, 89% win rate, 1164 damage, not bad at all. And yeah, like, this thing is pretty powerful at its tier, man. I will say, like, even in the AMX-12T, I don't have that much damage. I'm not sure if the camera's blocking that. 961 damage, 56% win rate. I do have 208 battles in this thing, but yeah, this is how you know that Wargaming wants you to get the premiums, man, because they're just always better, right? Like, look at this thing. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one in the Type 64. I'll catch you for the next one. Take care of yourselves, and bye-bye now.